today's poison of choice.
As I was saying before, so rudely interrupted by my own cable management. Yeah, I always forget how good that one is. You know, I don't really pay attention to it very much. Need to give it more credit. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So it's been a while since I made one of these. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't have a whole lot of interesting philosophical things to constantly talk about. Surprise, surprise. I'm interesting. I'm not that interesting. But also it comes down to a little bit of procrastination, which is something that is very common among people my age. I procrastinate as if I'm getting paid to do it. I leave things way too last minute, and it's not good. Long story short, it's not good. It's kind of detrimental to my workflow and my stress levels and such, which is I'm a little over reliant on these, but look, that's not to worry about. Actually, it is. That's the whole problem with procrastination, is it leaves me with stuff to worry about. For example, my documentary is due in 4 days and less than 12 hours, and I have to start it. So yeah, kind of, I'm in a bit of a position there, but that's okay. I trust my teammate. I think he can. I think the pair of us can pull it off and get through it. But yeah, yeah, procrastination. That's what I'm gonna talk about today, because I've been doing a whole lot of it, and I don't even know why. Because it's stuff that I want to do for myself, but I keep procrastinating it. I had an idea for a TV show, and I wanted to start writing the scripts for it and everything. But writing scripts, I don't know if any of you out there have ever done it. It's a little bit of a challenging process to come up with a full story, a fleshed out story, and the task of it can be quite daunting, especially if you're trying to write, like I'm trying to write a pilot for TV. Like, this isn't for a project or anything. This isn't like a set short length thing. Like, I would like to write a 22-minute script for TV, which, from all the advice that I've been looking at, I'll stop touching my face now. From all the advice that I've been looking at, you need about 25 to 35 pages, right? And that's a lot of pages. That's a lot of stuff that you need to fill in with, like, side characters or your main characters or your dialogue or your stage actions. And it's like, wow, I'm not sure how confident I am in my ability to write that much, you know? So it's difficult, and getting started is the hardest part, and I'm also aware of that. I am incredibly aware that starting it is going to be the main issue, and once I get started, I will be fine-ish. Fine-ish, we'll say. I'll be okay. Like, I know it's just a matter of starting is scary because I don't want to not be able to do it. I don't want to confirm the belief that I have in myself that I can't do it. So that's kind of the main reason for my procrastination, is because, especially, it's not due. It's not something that I have to do. It's not even. It's just kind of a passion project. And I know passion projects are stuff you should be motivated to do, but they're also scary to start. And yeah, like, I keep looking down because I have made, like, notes and everything for, like, how to write and what to write. I've done my pre-writing research, I guess you could call it. I did that yesterday, and it was like me finally kicking myself into gear, getting started, and not just lazing around here doing nothing, or yeah, just wasting my time, essentially. because I need to start being a more active doer. I said I'm gonna try, so I really do need to start. And you know, as much fun as it is to mess around and do nothing all, well, I don't find it fun to do nothing all day. I actually hate it. I have no idea how to take a day off, which is detrimental. Well, not detrimental to me, but it's like when I don't do anything in a day, I get really, really frustrated, and like I can't sleep that night because I've like, oh, I haven't done anything. Like, why am I tired? I can't. I get restless, you know. Um, so it means like something has to happen for me every single day, otherwise I don't feel like I've done anything, and I feel like I've wasted a whole day. Um, and I don't want to waste days. You know, I don't want to just do that all the time. I don't think I've ever enjoyed a day. Well, now that Apple is done trying to scam me out of money by making me pay for storage, I'm not doing it. Apple, leave me the fuck alone. Um, I don't I don't remember where I was, but yeah, I'll just talk about procrastination again, I suppose. Um, yeah, writing a TV show and doing a passion project and all that sort of stuff. It should be easy. But I guess my brain's just so fried from like social media and everything. The idea, excuse me, the idea of sitting there with no sound, because that's very distracting when you're trying to write, as I've found previously. Like, there's no. Yeah, I guess it's just my dopamine is fucking fried, and I need the instant gratification from it, which is not something that I've really admitted before. But yeah, I'm probably a social media addict. Like, I spend a lot of time on Instagram. I don't have TikTok. Um, but I'm not one of them people who goes around thinking they're God for not having TikTok. Um, People do ask me like, "Oh, what do you do, man?" I watch Instagram Reels instead. I spend all my time doing that. So instead of having like 2 or 3 apps, it's just one app that I spend too much time on. And you've reached the like ultimate stage of brain rot when you close the app just to open it again, like 2 seconds later. I've done that too many times. Too many times. It's no, I'm not gonna say it's depressing, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. um, but yeah, not my proudest moments. I won't lie, not my proudest moments. But I just need to get started, and that's just such a hard thing. And I procrastinate silly things, like dumb things. I don't watch TV. Like I don't watch. Like I've got Disney Plus, and I don't watch things in it because I procrastinate. I'm like, oh, I'll wait till the evening. I'll wait till the evening, and then I look at the time like, nah, too late anyway. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why do I do this to myself? Like I'm procrastinating literally nothing. Literally nothing, man. Why wouldn't I? I don't even understand why I do the things I do sometimes, but I just I think I've just got an addiction to procrastination as well at this point. Like that's about the most logical thing I can think of. But yeah, I just and it even got there at the stage where I had to finish coding a website, and I literally left it to, well, not the last minute, because I did submit. I made sure I submitted it early because I wanted to be over and done with it. But even saying that, like I could have been finished like a week earlier if I would just do what I had to do. But I won't until there's pressure, or until I don't know. I feel like if I make a promise to myself that I'll do something, then I will actually do it. Because if you can't keep a promise to yourself, then you know who can you keep a promise to at that point? But I don't make myself promise myself a lot of things because I know when it comes down to it, I'm not gonna want to do it. So at least I'm smart with my promises to myself. I don't overdo it. I I don't do too much or ask myself too much or really ask myself of much at all. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think my brain's a little fried from social media. So when I go away to work at the summer camp this year, it'll be good because I won't be using my phone as much. Even when I have the time, I think I'm gonna try avoid using my phone or like watching reels and shit like that. Like, might use it to text people back home, but I'm gonna try to avoid it as much as possible. That way, I can maybe increase my attention span from like what's it? I think the average now is like less than 10 seconds. So I can, from sitting in lectures, I can confidently tell you, yeah, I focus for about 10 seconds and then I just start yapping to whoever's sitting beside me, and poor them because they don't learn a single thing in that class. But actually, last little point, I think I've got, I don't want to say a God given gift. I think I'm really good at listening to two things at once because I find this a lot in the lectures. I'll be talking to someone, I'll be having a full blown conversation with someone beside me, and I'll still be taking in part of the information from the lecturer, enough so to answer the questions in class. And I feel like I answer the lecturers a lot when they leave the open ended questions, or they're like, and this is. And they wait for like the class to respond, and no one wants to respond, no one wants to do it. But I think there's two things that go to I listen well enough, and I'm not afraid to be wrong. I'm just not. I just don't care anymore. Like, if I'm wrong, what is the teacher going to do? Like, not give out to me? Like, I know that shit for sure. So, yeah, but I think that's a skill that I'm lucky to have, because God knows my audio lecturer, I think he liked me by the end of it, but I also wouldn't blame him for not liking me because I just fucking talked and talked through pretty much all of his lectures. But at the same time, I'd answer most of the questions and I'd get a good few right. I'd like to think I had about a 70% true shoot percentage from the field, maybe 60-70%. Yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, that's about all I had to say today about like procrastination, and that's just kind of the problems. Um, yeah. So still not. There's no good way to end these, is there? Wait. Quick little note. I am almost 100% certain that I'm gonna procrastinate editing and uploading this. Like, there's almost a 100% chance that I procrastinate this and don't do it as soon as I'm done. Like, if you think this all gets done in a day, I'm sorry to tell you that I will have to struggle and motivate myself to do this now. But also the fact that I don't have time for the rest of the week might make me do it. That way I can still upload it by Friday. Oh my god, you guys might actually witness a change from me here, where I actually do the thing that I say I'm gonna do in the video. What? I just thought I'd update you guys. Bye.